Hit one time, then I'm on the run. Hit 2 times, we already won.
First official For the Youth podcast. History in the making. History in the fucking making. I have my boy Kyle, aka Daawave here. Freshbeatsnoah, Adam, and we're just gonna be chopping it up. I'm just getting used to this whole, podcast thing. Yeah, let's just get started. Introduce yourselves. Start with Noah.
Yeah, what's up, guys? I'm Noah, Freshbeatsnoah on all platforms. I produce music, make mashups, all that stuff.
Yep.
What's up? My name's Kyle, otherwise known as Daawave, and yeah, we basically just film pranks and film mic'd up videos. And this is my cameraman Adam right here. Been with me since the jump, so I'll just let him say his little piece.
Been filming for Kyle, Daawave, for about 2 years now. It's the best job I've ever had.
Yes, sir. We turning up. Got to get the cameraman right. If you don't take care of your cameraman, then you ain't got nothing. So make sure you take care of your cameramans. All y'all YouTubers on the come up, cameraman, most important thing. If you do not have a good cameraman or a consistent cameraman, you're going to run into so many problems that you thought don't even exist.
That's true. And if you're a rapper, take care of your producers. Same thing.
Yeah, 100%. Exactly, it's like the same exact thing, bro. Like, they correlate, honestly.
Dude, I feel like rap nowadays, dude, the producers are carrying.
No, 100%. I feel like Yeat is like every single year, there's always a new artist that is like just like different or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Just has like a different sound, which is like low-key kind of crazy to think about because like you could do so many different things. You could be a great rapper, but bars aren't necessarily going to get you the places. Honestly, catchy hooks are like the most like viral video. Producers also just like I feel like they have like the best idea of what sounds good. Like they literally have worked with like, I mean, assuming you're working with like a valid producer, like they work with so many different artists that like they obviously probably have a good idea of sound and what works good. So like the producers carrying thing ain't even surprising, honestly.
You know what I just discovered on We Paid by Lil Baby? There's like that whistle at the beginning. It's not even part of the beat, bro. That was like a rap on the mic. I feel like rappers are like turning into fucking instruments.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yes, bro.
Like they're treating their
voices are the instruments.
Yeah, bro. Honestly, I mean that's definitely valid. I would definitely agree with that.
I fuck with that. Like the lyrics don't even matter anymore. It's kind of just all vibes.
Yeah, see, but like for me, like what's like so crazy is like it's like all opinion based with music and like those artists that like have those like Yeat, for example. Like I do fuck with Yeat. Like he has some great music, but like I probably wouldn't listen to like every single one of Yeat's songs. But like you said, bars aren't gonna carry you. You know what I'm saying? So like it doesn't even necessarily have to be like the most lyrical song. It just is like the most catchy, the most viral, the most whatever.
Bring it to how you guys got started. Like start with Daawave.
So basically how we got started was, it's crazy, like, what was that, like 5-6 years ago that we started filming? Me and Adam would go into Walmart and we would just film, like, prank videos, like, back when, do you remember whenever, like, Instagram was, it wasn't even, like, people making YouTube videos, it was just, like, short form, like, content, was just, like, that was your platform, was just making pranks. So we would go and we would film, like, all day in all these Walmarts just with the phone, because, like, obviously, like, people really weren't recording with cameras like that back in Walmart and stuff like that. So we'd go in there, we'd do pranks like that here and there, and then we're super inconsistent, so, like, that was, like, one thing. And then we hit this one stride where we were just like, we're going to go so hard. And, like, our main goal was to make World Star. And literally, like, our first video, bro, of us, like, saying, let's go hard and, like, stop being, like, pussyfooting around with, like, being nervous and pranks. We literally just sent it, did, like, taking pictures of people in public, made World Star there. Kind of was inconsistent here and there for a little while after. But, like, at the start of 2022, me and him were just like, I'm literally so sick and tired of like looking at content and being like, that's what we know we want to do and just not going after it. So like, it's like crazy though, because like one thing I will say is like, if you ever want to like go after and get something in life, it's like strictly all about being consistent. Like we started this year recording with a Blink camera that is a security camera, like not meant to make content. Filmed all those security camera skits, knowing our end goal is YouTube. Made enough money through like making the security camera skits to buy our camera, upgrade the camera, and do all those things. And it's like your life can like genuinely change in like a month. Like honestly, like people like see content creators out there and they're like, oh, they've done it for this long, that long. Like you might make videos for 4 or 5 years, get no traction, and one day you drop a video that literally changes your whole life.
Dude, that's what Loaf's cameraman said. He said like, dude, I did a video on him and he DM'd me. He's like, bro, 1 month just changed my life. And I was just like, damn, bro, 1 month? Yeah. Like, 1 month could change your life. That's like nothing.
No, that's actually how it is, honestly.
That's like blessed that we're living in a time where, like, we can utilize the internet. Like, I see, like, social media and the internet as a tool. Like, my parents and shit, like, they'll be like, why are you on your phone so much? Like, blah, blah, blah. But, like, any of the time I'm on my phone,
it's work.
I'm networking, I'm connecting, I'm like making all these valuable connections. Like, it's just, I feel like that's the future.
It's all about like I was literally just telling Noah earlier because he said like he wanted to do something in like a year, and like literally genuinely, like you can literally ask Adam firsthand. Like I never say anything like I hope one day I can do this. I literally say stuff that's like so like out there, and I say I will do it because like not because I'm capping, because like if you truly believe you can do something and you actually like put in that work, as like corny as it sounds, you actually will do it. So like it's crazy, but let's get your perspective honestly on like how all this shit started, because you've been honestly here since like the start of all the videos.
Yeah, so like when we were still in like high school and stuff, we were like filming but like not taking anything like too seriously at all. And then once we hit our stride was after we graduated. So when we graduated, like that's when we started like going ham at first, and then slowed down and really couldn't find like motivation to even go out there and prank anymore. 100%. Like especially with like the phone, because we want to do it like the right way with like a camera and like make a whole video. Like that was our whole goal for a few years. And then like sitting with an account that has like 110K on TikTok, like just doing nothing with it is just the biggest like waste of time and like effort that you could do, like just stopping whenever you're so close, you know. So once we started catching fire with the skits, you know, it just helped us immensely.
Yeah, and then we just like really like we just tried to drive the people from the skits into like, okay, like what we really want to do, the end goal is YouTube. So it's like just drive that attention, and the more and more you post, it's really all about being consistent. Honestly, like same thing with you. Like you posted videos. Like I met you in the group chat with Salim like 5 or 6 years ago, and you were literally like you were what, 15 when I met you? You were probably 15, bro. And you were literally like posting what, like prank videos, just like.
I was doing shout out Axel. I was doing Supreme AZ. I was actually filming for Axel.
Yo, you like the Starbucks prank and shit.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, so that was it.
Bro, that's how long ago I met him, bro.
He like got up on the counter and said, "Fuck Starbucks."
Yeah, shout out Axel. But yeah, and like I met you through that, and like I didn't think of anything, and then like I saw you like doing full length videos, and we had to link up. It was simple.
Yeah, I'd say like
I met you through Chairblind, right?
Yeah, so yeah, it's like also like so good just to have like a good support system around you. Like you have other people around you that are like doing good things. It like definitely motivates you. Like when I see George get reposted by JiDion, it's like, holy fuck, like that shit's obtainable, you know what I'm saying? It's just like how bad you want it. You started that Instagram account literally not even a year ago, really, like a year ago maybe.
I started
posting.
Like, so I had the account, the origins of the for the youth account. So I bought the account from this guy named Vincent Gigante.
You bought the account?
So I didn't buy it, but like he sold it. Like, well, okay, I bought it, but it was for like $10.
How many followers did it have?
It had like 3,000 followers, maybe some shit like that. But I was like, I'm just gonna cop this account. And then so I had it for a long time. I started this thing called YTS Records, and you actually designed the logo for me. You remember that shit?
Yeah.
Our junior year of high school, bro. I remember we were in the environmental club. We did this for the resume, for the resume, you know, high school resume.
Credentials.
We were in the we had just gotten out of like the environmental club. And I remember you had sent me the logo for YTS, and you did the little visualizer for it.
Yeah.
And I posted that. I remember we like bodied the views, whatever. So we had to like dedicate.
Whoa! He said whatever.
I do not condone botting. You know,
you got to be a full blown pussy, but he's moved past that. He's moved past that.
Numbers do not mean anything. All the views out here watching, numbers do not mean anything.
Obviously.
Imagine they see like this camera setup right now, like.
Bro, our camera setup is so.
Hey, but I'm not gonna say nothing because these cameras beast as fuck. So they might be set up on something boofy, but just know, y'all.
You know what Adam did? He fucking like propped up a futon and rotated it. This shit could fall over any second, man. We don't even have tripods. He's got the lens propped up on a towel so it hits us at the right angle.
Oh no, that's a beanie. That's a beanie. It's a beanie, not even a towel.
Wow.
Bro, wait, let me take a picture of the camera setup and pop it up on the screen. Hold up.
Yeah, cause hey, they'll see the cameras. They'll know what to do.
This is what. Hold up. Yeah, just take a picture of that. Just save that for the memories. But yeah, I knew this kid since first grade, bro.
Yeah,
That's
we go way back.
Now he hopping up on the mixers, bro. They're going crazy.
We've come a long way. So I think it started in first grade. There was an after school like media type club. We learned how to use like GarageBand, iMovie, all that shit. I remember we were both into it.
Yeah.
And
I was trashing that shit.
Yeah, it introduced
you were
us, though.
teaching me that shit. I was ass at that shit, bro. Yeah.
We got into iMovie, GarageBand. That's how we started making content and how I started making music. And then after that club, I would just come home cook up GarageBand on my mom's Mac.
Bro, I feel like that's where everybody says they start is GarageBand. Like, honestly.
I was in first grade. I didn't have a computer.
That's crazy that you were getting after it in first grade. Let's just point that out. That you even had an idea for music in first grade.
First grade is crazy.
Yeah, so I was on GarageBand. I was making the loops and shit. You don't know what that is. And then I think in middle school I started making my own sounds. I got into sound design, producing, all of that. Then in 8th grade I started working with rappers and all of that. That's when I got started. Right before high school, which was perfect because ETHS has so many rappers. It's pretty wild. So I tapped into that scene as soon as I got into ETHS, and
it's been up ever since.
It's been up ever since. Yeah, I built a studio in my house, had people recording there.
That's how I got into music too.
Yeah,
see, that's crazy, bro.
Yeah, so I was recording hella people. Shout out to Homemade. Shout out to Kevo. Shout out to Glose. Shout out to Young Gus, dude.
Supreme Samurai.
Supreme
he doesn't
Samurai,
go by
of
Supreme
course.
Samurai anymore.
Yeah,
that was an era.
That was all in the crib, and then during COVID, we couldn't have people in the crib anymore because of distancing.
Hell yeah.
So I built a studio in my treehouse that I've had since I was a kid. We like wired it up, turned it into a full-blown recording studio.
Dude, I remember when like you guys built that treehouse. That was crazy because like it's on top of like your shit.
That was way back in
crazy.
The day.
Yeah. You
so
guys had like heaters in it too.
Yeah,
right?
put heaters during the winter. Yeah, it was wild. So we had people coming across like Evanston, Chicago to the fucking treehouse.
They definitely came with straps too. Some of them came with straps. they were blicked up.
Yeah.
Oh, I believe it, bro. I mean, we in the rack. I mean,
yeah. What do you expect, dude?
One thing though, I will like say though about that, it goes for like every single one of us is like you gotta like genuinely like love what you like to do. Because if you like if you do not like are fully passionate about what you're doing, then like all those like times that you have where things aren't going that good, it'll be so easy to give up. It'd be so easy to quit. Like, yeah, nothing with social media is ever gonna be like how you planned. You might think, oh, I have a video and it's gonna break the internet, and it might not do anything. But then you might have a video that you're like, oh, this isn't even that good of a video, and it breaks the internet. So it's like, I think it's always just like, no matter what you do, just like appealing to the right audience. So like, you obviously attracted like all the like the rappers and everybody that you wanted because you had that talent and you had dog. Then people are pulling up to record in a treehouse, so they know you valid. I mean, let's be real. They know you valid. Like, there's probably cold as fuck up there.
Dead of winter, man. I had this like small ass heater.
Like, bro, you from like freshman year to senior year, you were like the Metro Boomin of Evanston because you were the go-to. Bro, you were the go-to producer. Like,
how many high schools have a producer? Honestly,
no, I'm telling you, dude, everyone wanted to make music because this was like when the SoundCloud era with like Juice, Yachty, Uzi, Cardi, 2017, like the prime SoundCloud era, and like everyone wanted to make music because everyone was seeing like the growth of these actual artists. So then like he was a go-to producer, and like, bro, the thing I could tell, bro, you never charge once, and that's the thing that like you just did it for like the pure enjoyment.
Yeah, I think the best part of running that studio is it got me tapped in with my community. Like, I made friends from that. I made genuine connections. I feel like that's the most fulfilling thing to me. Instead of charging, getting some money out of it, getting fulfilling relationships. I'll remember forever.
Slight intermission. Our cameras died, so it took like 20 minutes. Charge them back up, and we're back.
Thinking about it now, like how hard it is to actually like grow as a creator, it's like that's wicked. That just like one random song, like think about how hard it is for a song to like go crazy. So
sometimes I still wonder to this day about Lil Pump's D-Rose.
Yeah.
How the fuck did that like?
Cole directed the video. I think it was like Cole, like lyrical.
Was Cole that? Did he like blow him up?
I want to say like he helped. I don't know if he like that's how he did it, but
SoundCloud, dude, it birthed like Pump, Uzi, Trippy, Cardi, dude.
I should fix the camera there. It's like solid.
Nah, it's good. It's good.
Okay, so I feel like it's not level, bro. I have like major OCD. I'm not tripping. Yeah, that's way better, bro.
Do y'all think it's harder to blow up nowadays than like 2016?
That's a great question.
That's a really good question. Like the thing I would say about that is like there's like definitely a lot more people making content now. So like in the terms of like in the terms of like blowing up, like there's a lot of content that just gets overused, and there's so many people like trying to make it. So like that's obviously an obstacle because there's so many people trying to meet that same end goal. But at the same time, like social media is more popular than ever. So it's like if you wanted to like use that first part as an excuse, then you just don't believe in yourself enough. Because like I feel like there's thousands of people making YouTube videos. Like I see like so many mic'd up YouTubers like on the grind that like that have like no subs, and then they could just start blowing up, get one nice TikTok. But it's like, if you believe in yourself, then it's like the oversaturation doesn't matter, because I would never compare myself to like any other YouTuber. Not that I'm better than anybody else, or I think I'm better, like I said, but it's just like, if you believe in yourself and you believe in your content, then it doesn't really matter. Like,
everybody's watching YouTube anyway more than fucking TV.
More
so
than anything, bro. YouTube
for sure
will become the new TV.
No, I think it already has, honestly. Like, how many people honestly sit down and watch TV? I mean, people sit down and watch podcasts more than they watch a television show.
I just like slap on a podcast. Like, dude, I worked like an internship over the summer. I just be slapping on podcasts while I'm doing work. Like,
yeah, that's exactly what I
in
do.
the car. Yeah.
I think you can like learn a lot from a podcast too, bro. Like,
bro, like I learned so much from that Mr. Beast full set podcast.
Dude, that was I told Adam, my favorite podcast I've ever watched in my
I
life.
see so many clips of that. Like,
yeah. We're trying to save something for the podcast.
Oh, the story.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So basically, we were just talking about basically the worst day of my entire life. So let me just give a little quick rundown. I'm gonna make it short because this could probably honestly be like a 25-minute story.
Fuck it.
So basically,
like
about like 3-4 months ago, me and my boy, we go out to the bars, whatever, like having a good time. And then he's like, all right, let's go to this chick's house. There's a party there. He didn't even know the chick like that. So we pull up to this Addy, and it's like dead ass, like probably the amount of people that are in here right now. And I'm like, okay, I do not want to be here. Sitting there for like 10, 15 minutes. He walks in the room with the chick, and I'm just sitting out there talking to these whatever, and I'm like, yeah, I don't want to be here. So I was just like capped to these people. I was like, yep, my ride's here, I'm leaving. And I knew I was just gonna walk, and I knew I could just post something on my story and be like, who trying to scoop me? And I know that I would have so many people, I don't even know, probably just say, me, I'll scoop you, whatever, and I'll just give gas money. So I was pretty fucked up. It's like 5 in the morning, and it's like daylight outside basically. So I start walking, and my dumbass like completely even forgot about to post a snap. So I'm like listening to Spotify, walking down the side of the road, and my phone's on like under 10% probably. And my dumbass is out here like recording videos of myself just being dumb. And all of a sudden my fucking phone dies. And I'm like, dude, so like I'm walking and like I know where I'm at. And then I walked for so long though, messing around on my phone, that once my phone shut off, I'm like, where the fuck am I at right now? I'm on like a highway, bro. I'm on a highway. Like, and I'm like, there's no way like I can find anywhere to like just say, pick me up here. So to like shorten it up a little bit, I tried to cut through all these neighborhoods. Every single neighborhood I would walk through, which like mind you, walking is a long time. It might take you 20 minutes to get to the end of the neighborhood. Dead end. Woods. Like I can't go. My body was so exhausted. I'm going up to like, I'm finding faucets on the side of the road. You know, like those things that you like pull open and water flies out. I'm literally so dehydrated. I'm literally going up, pulling those up, and like drinking water, because like I'm about to pass out from walking for hours and hours and hours. So then I'm like, dude, my body is so dead. My body is so exhausted. I'm like, I need to sit down. So there was times I'm like sitting down on the side of the road, and I would like feel myself just dozing off. My eyes would close, and I'm like, dude, I'm like falling asleep on the side of the road right now. Like, what the fuck is going on? So then I'm walking, bro. I walk like 45 minutes to like an hour and a half, like one way. And then so and I see a sign, bro, that is literally like, so if I'm going home, I need to go this way, and this way is the complete opposite way. I see a sign for a church that's like all the way out west, probably like a 25-minute drive from my house, 20-minute drive from my house. And I walked like 2 hours up until I see this sign, and I'm like, oh my God, I just went the wrong way. And there's absolutely nothing you can do but turn around. So I'm like, dude, like I have no choice. I'm going to turn around. So I turn around, I walk, whatever. I'm going to just shorten up. I was hallucinating. I literally was so like tired, exhausted, not even drunk or nothing. I'm like sobered up at this point, that I'd be walking, and I'm like, oh, Adam's behind me. I'll just ask him for a ride. And I would turn around, and Adam's not there, obviously. So I'm like,
oh, you were tripping?
Yeah, I was like hallucinating just because I was so exhausted. My body was just dead, bro. Like I was so tired. I was so dehydrated. I legitimately was hallucinating. And at one point, I'm walking, and I open my eyes, and I'm fucking walking in the middle of a fucking 2-lane highway, bro. I'm like, what the fuck is going on right now? I like turn around, I walk back, short up, I find a gas station. I'm like, can I call my mom, whatever? And he's like, I'm like, my phone's dead, whatever. I'm like, do you have a charger? Actually, I didn't say call my mom. I said, you have a charger. He goes, we're sold out. A gas station sold out of chargers, bro. The only one I find. So I'm just like, ask a dumb question. I'm like, you got a pay phone here? And then somehow she's trying to use dude's phone. And he's like, nah, but you can use his house phone. Call my mom like 8 times. It's like a random number. She's declining it. Finally, she answers. I'm like, Mom, I need you to come get me right now. Like, whatever, please, whatever. My mom instantly, the goat, pulls up, not even question, pulls up to come pick me up, take me back to my house. while I sat down outside waiting for my mom. I was just sitting on the curb because I didn't want to like loiter in the gas station for whatever reason. I was like sitting like this, and my phone I set on the concrete, and I didn't put it in my pocket. My mom takes me home, and I get in the house, and I'm like instantly go check my phone, and I'm like, my phone. I'm like, I left it. I'm like, my mom turns around. I call the gas station, and I'm like, thinking like, no one's stealing a phone. There's nothing you can do with the stolen phone, whatever. I call the gas station, and the guy's like, yeah, no, we haven't seen a phone. And I'm like telling to him, and then I just hear a lady in the background. I seen an iPhone outside. It was black. It was sitting on the ground outside. I thought someone was just going inside grabbing something. And I'm like, what the fuck? So then the dude goes, yeah, I'm going to go out there right now. Comes back in, and he's like laughing. He's like, yeah, it's long gone. I'm like, what the fuck? Bro, I literally pulled up. Still convinced to this day that that gas station clerk stole my iPhone. And like no, I told him when I went back. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that part. So when I was sitting outside, like, after my phone was stolen, I, like, instantly had a flashback that I, like, vividly remembered when I was sitting down, like, so tired that I had, like, looked up at one point, and the dude is sitting in his car smoking a cigarette because it was so dead, and he's just staring at me like this, like, just, like, looking at me because he, like, thinks he knows that I'm so exhausted, and I'm, like, just, like, out of my mind or whatever. So I leave, whatever. Convinced that that dude stole my phone 100%. I went back in there and I told him, I was like, if somebody stole my phone and I find out, then like you're gonna get the beats. Like it's just like that. So we came back the next day. I asked for the security footage. The exact spot I'm sitting in, their camera had broken and it was a dead spot. No, the exact spot was a dead spot. So we literally like I couldn't find my phone and my phone was dead. I had like Find My iPhone on, but if your phone's dead and you don't set up like a certain like setting, then it doesn't work when it's dead. So all they had to do was turn my phone on, and we waited like, I don't know, like 4 or 5 days, and then I was like, shut my phone down completely. I was like, because at that point, yeah, I put on the phone, you can literally like put on the top of the phone like the message that they see when it's found, and I was like, if you see this phone, if you have this phone right now, the police have been contacted and they're coming for you. Like I just put some like savage ass like little cat message, so that way when they turned it on, that they would just like at bare minimum want to just get rid of it, just like throw it out the window, whatever. But, yeah, still have not got my phone back to this day. Crazy. It was the worst day of my life, bro. Like, I literally summed that up way worse. I probably walked for, like, dead ass, probably, like, walked from probably 5 a.m., and I don't think my mom picked me up till, like, 10:45, 11.
Moral of the story?
Moral of the story is if you ever are going to go out and drink and have a good time, make sure you have a ride, and also make sure your phone's charged, honestly, because if my phone was charged, and don't be stupid, because if my dumb ass wasn't walking around acting dumb, filming like little pointless Snapchats, and I would have easily been able just to text someone and say pick me up. But
you know what?
Have better awareness, honestly.
I'm not even like sponsored, but portable chargers, man. If you just always have one on you.
But the thing is, though, it's like
a lifeline.
See, he says that, but like, would you ever have a portable charger on you every day? No, you wouldn't. Like, nobody's carrying a little brick around. Like, if you have a portable charger, honestly, you're probably on Android. I'm being so real. Like, I don't know. Like if like I'm in the car and someone's like, "Oh, don't worry, I got my portable charger," I'm probably like, I don't even know if I want to use this. It's kind of weird. Like, I don't. Even though it's like definitely would have saved my life that day if I'd had a portable charger, bro. Like, I would have been in the clear. But
fuck, man, I'm just trying to think of a solution, bro.
Hey, that is a solution. That's a valid solution. It just
be fucked.
Yo, we might, but honestly,
charge your phone before going out.
And maybe a gas station should keep chargers in stock. I don't know. Like, that's probably the only most popular item that you should have at a gas station when you're traveling through somewhere is a phone charger, and you don't even have one.
The gas station you went to, though, was next to an airport.
It was next to an airport. We tried to go back and prank that dude. You know that 5-gallon soda refill prank? Yeah. We literally went to the gas station because I wanted to fucking get him bad, bro. And then it was just the lady in there. And yeah, that was the one that got posted on World Star. I had like a gallon like this thing that you use for water, like, you know, like the Brita water filters or whatever. And I was going into like gas stations and I'd be like, how much is a soda refill? And they'll be like 99 cents. And I would literally go, all right, let me go to my car real quick, and I'm gonna grab my cup. And they're like, okay. And I would come in with like a 5-gallon like thing, and I would go up. Shout out to Funny Marco for the idea. And I'd go up to like the soda fountains and start filling them up. And ironically, the lady that was in there that like went viral was the lady that literally showed me and Adam the security footage whenever my phone got stolen, and she didn't even recognize us, bro. She didn't even recognize us because I had the do-rag on, bro. Throw a do-rag on, bro. They don't notice nothing, bro. Throw the do-rag on and you a whole new person.
Hey, I got a thing. So for you, what is the craziest reaction you've ever gotten? And for you, what's the craziest rapper person that's came in that you've recorded for?
You want me to go first?
Go for it, bro.
Craziest reaction. It's like crazy that we didn't even capture it on video. It's so unfortunate. But like what I was telling y'all earlier, like we went in basically to a little slot machine place, and I was telling him that I'm his manager and I'm just gonna gamble for him even though he's underage. Lady had the Karen haircut to a T. Basically walk in, starts fucking sounding off, saying she's gonna call the fucking cops. Like chased us out of the whole building, and me and Adam are just like standing in front of his car, bro. Like it was really like a movie. Like we run out, she's following us, and she's like standing right there, and me and Adam just like right in front of his car. We look at each other and we're like, and then we just run to the fucking car, bro. We book it to the car, hop in the car. Lady runs back inside, like trying to get our license plate, threatening to call the cops or whatever. But definitely, like, also most pressed. That dude tonight was hella pressed, was he not? Dude tonight was trying to honestly, dude tonight was trying to violate my camera. That might be the craziest. He did grab it. That might be.
You should put a clip of that.
Yeah, say it. Yeah, I'll send it to George and I'll pop it up now. Tonight, honestly, might have been the craziest. That dude trying to violate my camera, trying to destroy my property. And dude, did you guys hear that dude in the back? That he goes, "We'll do whatever we want." Who the fuck do you think you are? That dude's like working in the top floor of a hotel saying he's gonna damage my camera. Like, bro, I literally was like saying, "Don't touch my camera," and dude goes, "We'll do whatever we want." I'm like, who the fuck are you? What the fuck is wrong with
It was
you?
like his little friend, like chiming in, like,
Bro, he's like sitting behind the counter too. He's like, "We'll do whatever we want."
Yeah.
Okay, then walk up and come touch my camera so I can sue you.
That's
Like,
crazy. I'm not gonna lie, but
that was wild.
no, that was a good day. I'm hyped to like for this video to come out and shit. But what was the craziest like interaction with the rapper? Like, if you have anything?
I haven't had crazy experiences. Luckily, everything was sort of smooth. But I remember this one guy always brought a bottle of Hennessy to the studio. Always got fucked up. He's like, "Yeah, I'm better when I'm fucked up." There was a fly or a mosquito that got into the studio. You know, I try to keep it airtight, but it's a treehouse. It's in nature. There was a fly buzzing around. And we started buzzing in the mic. Suddenly I hear our mic.
That's funny as fuck.
The mic getting fucking slapped. It was like, yeah, it was like punching in. He was like trying to smack it with the Hennessy bottle.
That's funny as fuck.
I couldn't even see it, but like on my end,
That's
I could hear it in my head.
that's funny as fuck, bro. He said a mosquito flew and he could hear it buzzing in the mic, bro. What the fuck?
Yo, mosquito making a fire.
Yo, that's a grind though, bro. That's a grind. He out there worrying about mosquitoes recording a rap song. How many people got to deal with that?
That's true.
That's going up and getting it. That's going after it. Yeah, literally, an amateur would notice that little thing in the mic tweaking.
You know what? I'm sort of lucky shit hasn't gone down, man. I know so many engineers that get like fucked over. Some like crazy shit happens, but everyone I worked with keep it cool.
Keep it real.
I think it's because I don't charge money, man. I feel like when money's involved, everything gets more complicated.
Hey, shout out to the town too. I feel like the realest people are in the town. I mean, like obviously anywhere, but like I feel like Evanston just has like a tight knit type of thing. So
yeah, that's so true. And in Evanston, no one really fucked around. We all respected each other.
Yeah,
because we all came from the same spot.
Yeah, definitely. And where it's like both of you can answer this in a separate way, you know, the famous fucking For the Youth question, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Honestly, I just see myself like having fun making these videos and like being around the same people that I'm with like right now. Like I genuinely see myself in 5 years, not worried about how big I am or how big other people are around me. Like I think it'd be so much cooler to be like us in 5 years, see where we're at, and like we just know where we're gonna be, and just surround yourself. Doesn't matter if you have clout, it doesn't matter if you're rich, whatever. Like I just literally want to have fun. And like another thing with me is like I want to be able to take care of Adam and then myself, because like it's so rare to have like a cameraman that's like so consistent and been with you from like the jump. Like that's you could have you could have like multiple cameramen and there's nothing wrong with that, but like we've just had that like one connection. And like what I told him is like nobody knows like how to set up my videos like you do. Like you know what I'm looking for, you know like what I'm doing whenever you just pull it out. And like if you were having someone that even is a good cameraman, you got to explain all that over and over again. So I definitely want to be able to take care of Adam, take care of my family, and just have fun. Like I don't really care. Like I thought at the start I would want like all the money, all the ice, everything like that, but like I genuinely just want to have fun, have a nice house, nice car, and just fucking travel the world.
One of our cameras died, so we're just switching to one camera for the last part of this podcast. But, you know, we got to wrap it up with the classic question. What is your message for the youth? Both of you can take your time to think about that. But
see, I would take my time, but I'm pretty good off the top. So my
dome.
message for the youth would be just to do what you love and stay consistent, because it's so easy to for people to forget about the great things that you've done. You can go super viral, you can drop a hit song, but if you don't stay consistent with it, then people are going to forget about that because there's always someone else chasing that grind or chasing that next big thing. So if you're someone that thinks that you can just drop something, go crazy, and that's it, and everyone will know you, you're completely wrong. You can drop a video, get 100 million views, people will forget about you in 1 month, like fast
Very
as that.
true.
So you just got to stay consistent and like keep applying pressure. Let them know that you're him. Honestly.
Foot on the gas.
Literally.
Foot on the gas.
Job is absolutely never finished.
Yup.
Not even when you get to where you want to be.
It's very good advice. My message to the youth, I'm going to say this every time he asks me this question, but my advice is to stay young. I feel like being young is a mentality. You could be old but still have a young mindset. Having that playfulness attitude, come into life with curiosity. I feel like that shit can never end, and I would advise people stop getting caught up with how dark the world can be. And
Yeah.
fucking stay young, stay playful.
What is George's message for the youth?
Dude, honestly, no one's asked me that.
What
I gotta
is
think
for
of
the youth message for the youth? That's my question.
Man, I'd say, honestly, positivity is the best, like, it's the most important thing. You have to be optimistic about anything you do in this life, because, like, bro, you could be negative. Being negative, like, holds you back. Do not ever hold yourself back. You know, we're all guilty of it. I mean, I hold myself back all the time. Like, but if you get out of that shit, and you can really focus on what you want to do and what you love to do, because you don't want to fucking do something for the rest of your life that you don't love to do. Like, first of all, you're living on this floating rock for 100 years, you know, treat every day like it's a Friday, but also balance is key. So really just, like, know what's right for you, and, you know, what is real will prosper. So I'm just saying a bunch of shit, but, like, if you can get any of those messages, then fuck it. That's all I gotta say.
Message for the youth, 100%. Be a
So,
part of episode 1, and I ain't gonna forget.
Next
how important
episode,
it
we're
is.
going to have tripods.
Tripods, lighting, more mics,
real batteries.
real batteries, batteries that are
this
charged.
is a crazy setup.
Yeah.
This is a crazy setup.
Hey,
Yeah, shit. We're watching. We got Spider-Man on the TV over there. So, are we ending this? Like, how do people end podcasts, dude? I don't even know.
Just say,
How about if we just cut it, like, right now?
cut right now.
Anyone who cops merch, I will send you a free bracelet. Don't quote me on that. Hey,
shit.
hey,
I'm
next.
gonna add it. So
Yeah, let's go,
if
let's go.
George sells 10 pieces from this podcast, 10
Okay.
pieces. You
Okay.
send me the 10 pieces.
Okay.
I will give George $50 to randomly give away to one of the 10 people. 100%.
Do it.
That's not basically the
All right, hey, locked in.
That's
You
locked in.
hit your first from the wave. Till next time.
I'm just having fun. She knocking at my door, yeah. I'm trying to get working. Spend 5 racks on that Birkin, yeah. Don't know if you deserve it. One thing I know, all these all nights gonna be worth it.